How do I do this? Oh, wait. Hmm. Okay. Wow, I'm really not that great at doing it from that angle. I guess I can practice my strokes from different angles. keep bashing it, you know? Just keep bashing it with more and more stuff. Alright, here comes the hard part. Okay. We need to develop perspective, so I have to go back in. And create some illusion of overlap. I did this before. Let's try to kind of like make it look slightly random here and there. Yeah. Just quite some busy work. This is the stuff that kind of takes time to get the details, and then the more time you put into it, nicer it'll look. Gotta be very meticulous. These are the shapes that I see anyways, so this is how I'm gonna approach it. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Oh, whoops. Wait. Okay. Oh, I think I did two. Let's do three. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, I did do three. Yeah, I did do that. Why, you know, why imagine the interlacing when you can just draw all the interlacing and then reverse do it, you know? Gotta use those tools when you have them. I'm basically trying to create contiguous segments by retroactively removing overlaps. And all these are gonna serve as rims. Yes. And then they're kind of round, so sticks are kind of round, so there's gonna be a dark edge, and then right next to it, yeah, this time it's just gonna be a dark edge because this is indoors, so I won't need to do a rim to any of these. Okay, so which one is that? Is that 4? Not 4. 5? Okay, it's 5. Let's see. We're good. We're good. What layer is that? What the heck? Yeah, I do see a layer. I already did 5. It's 6? Oh no, 6 is the branch. Are the branches? Probably 4? Not 4. It's 3. No? Intriguing. Oh, it is 3. I should use I gotta remind myself to use a darker. Well, I wanted this to be a pencil one. I'm on a pencil kick right now. We'll do a paint. We'll do an oil paint-ish thing tomorrow. Tomorrow, probably. But here's this. I see. Okay. All right. Then we have this all together. Oh, no. There's... We're trying to get most of them, but I'm most likely not going to get all of them. For sure. But good enough. Now there shouldn't be too many... Yeah, there shouldn't be any of them that are overlapping. Like the lines aren't overlapping. Go. Nice. All right. Didn't want to. One more. Make it doesn't feel like it's just I think that's just overcomplicating it. Well, we'll just leave it like this is efficient. All right. So, okay. Pretty sure we're safe to collapse these. All right. Then we just. What? Okay. How do I picture it? It's like this way. Oh no, I'm not picturing the fold properly. I'm pretty sure it's this way. Something like this. Hmm. Yeah, it's like this, right? It's folded over, then it'd be dark there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There's something special that's gonna go in there. So, all right. So next thing we do is Papega? My hand, please. I've drawn this slider shape before. No. Son of a bee sting. Needs to be a little... close enough. Oh, I made a mistake there. No. I should have drawn it on a. Like this. Actually make this look a little more interesting. What? Oh. Oops. What? What? Hello? What the heck? What? Why can't I erase you? Hello? What's going on here? Oh, okay. Oh, are you serious? Have I been drawing? Oh, that would explain why it's so light. Alright, well, fair enough. I switched the opacity of this device, of my, All right. I could just draw. I think we'll exclude that and just use our imagination. And then got a few more things to do, and then we're done with the line drawing. And for once I didn't. It's nice to do a composition without reference. Just drawing from my mind's eye right now. This part will make sense once I... Okay. Hmm. Actually. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, blocks all this stuff together. Okay. Now draw we color block. There's a lot of lighting to be done here. So let's imagine. Okay. What the heck is this? All right. This really is like using how I would approach with pencil. I really like it. I wonder if anyone's gonna catch on to that one. All right. Background color. I should start also making sure I use color history. Because of oh, I would have to flip it too. Yeah, we'll have to flip it again. That's okay. Need like a bigger surface to the first set. A good compliment. Let's stick to what? This didn't turn out like the color I was selecting. Oh, it looks weird on a gray background. But we'll get that soon. Oh, I see crosses. Dang you, eyes. That'll be good enough. Actually, I think I can just... it's gonna take a lot of effort if I do this individually, so... Let's, and then we can clean it up after. Trying to figure out if there's an effective way to color block without using a digital block. Oh, that would explain so much. Oh no. Did I really color it? Oh my freak. Okay, breathe. Actually, let's use a different approach. This is gonna take too long. I would love to do it this way, but this will take too long, so we should color block. Right. Let's... It's gonna take way too long if we did it the other way. Try our best to combine the technique. It's what? We're in a half. Yeah, we're an hour and a half in already, so we gotta get clever. I want to do some lighting things with this, so the combo is not too bad, using like digital coloring with... We'll see. I don't. It's a shame I don't have time. And let's use like a slightly... Maybe something like this. Yeah. Yeah, that would have if I did it the other way, it's gonna take me like 3 hours. Get the texture right. And let's do the outside. Like that. I don't want the... Oh no. That kind of looks weird. Not really gray. Must be because it's gotta start blocking as much of the big objects as possible. Start working on the details later. I think I spent too much time drawing things. We're in trouble. Why does this gray kind of look blue shifted? My eyes deceiving me? Okay. Do we color block most of this stuff? I mean, good thing we're gonna stick to monochrome stuff. Could make this a lot more colorful. Maybe even I add like the very stereotypical gradient in lighting for the room. Okay, good enough. Block out all the objects. Right. And then we gotta get into the details soon. Just gotta pick a color with some slight range. Speed. They must speed. At least get the blocks done. And then we're probably gonna use volume. We're gonna do a volume approach because no time. I really wanted this to be a pencil sketch, but dang it. Takes too long. We could like combine them. We'll block and then we're gonna shade on top the lighting. Give it that like illusion of it, I suppose. Whatever cuts down the time. I would love to do like a full piece of this as well. And gotta get faster. No, it was this one. Right. Man. Man. I forgot about, I was gonna do like a two-tone thing. Yikes. Such a race against time. I really like drawing this one. I do like my line drawings. Spend a lot of time on line drawing. Okay. Yeah, most of that stuff is let's provide a different color for. I've seen some of people's mats before for these kind of things, so we're gonna use this color. So let's just go a little darker for all the other stuff. I'm using different gradients even though technically I could use the same base color, just illuminate them differently by doing different types of shading to get the same effect, but that's going to take too long. So we're just going to color them markedly different, slightly, but still black and white. Okay. Deploy all the shortcuts. Engage. I mean, honestly, if we get the base color done, and I just add room lighting, I think we're already done. So that's not too bad. I don't want to leave it like this, to be honest. Man, 2 hours is rough. Still can't get it below, hopefully get it below 2 hours. I've even cut out many of the line details that I wanted to do. But we're just not going to do. Okay, right. There's still last color block stuff. All right. All right. So now we do what we were planning to do. Oh, wait. Okay. We're only gonna do shadowing and then like a few key lights for today, because we spend too much time drawing. Okay. And then all right, now to do some magic. Magic time. Honestly, maybe let's see how this looks. I'm actually kind of curious. All right. Oh, that is one thick boy. That's too thick. Maybe if oh, that's gonna take way too long, isn't it? Heck yeah, that's gonna take too long. We'll try. We'll do something different next time. All right, we got a speed. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a nightmare. The nightmare ensues. I think we're just gonna do like we're gonna blend softer. Gonna be the other way. Yeah. We need to clean these up enough. Nightmare. Ooh, that. I'm still ruminating on how to complete the nesting. Okay, I don't think I can do. I'm gonna have to do like single objects to test out how I'm gonna like fill in the color. I don't actually know how people fill it in. Guess you let the canvas. I can like try to find some sort of maybe some sort of like canvas texture or something. Almost there. It is important that I get these parts accurate because the outside is dependent on these parts being segregated. Yeah. Oh, nope, that's fine. All right. So, do you want to? Or, I guess alternatively, I could just. Yep. Oh, that's gonna be okay. All right. Wait. Nah, that's okay. Oh, I know. Um, sure. So, well, that's kind of awkward. So we'll do, it's like, if I had the patience, I would use a reverse mass to, exclude that stuff. Okay. Oh, right. Should, not make it so... Dang you. Yes. That's what we're gonna do to cut corners. Alright. Then, oh my gosh, we gotta do it big time. Steady hands. My hands are not that steady. Son of a... Alright. Um... Actually. I'm avoiding the detail work in the room. Okay. Uh, just the inside. I don't have to color this stuff. Oops. It does seem to be coming along pretty alright at the moment. But man, I'm so far behind. I'm gonna finish this. Since the stream, so 2 hours and 20 minutes. I wanted to do a pencil drawing. I wanted it to be like entirely pencil shaded, but when I started doing that, it took way too long. But I do have some good brushes that I'll use for the future. There's so much detail work that's still not done. This had become a little bit too elaborate. I got so caught up in the line drawing because I did not use a reference for this one. This one I did not use a reference for. Well, I guess technically I looked at some nest, but it turned out I didn't really like it for the stylization I was going for. Let me know when you wanna... Does that mean you're available to chat for a bit, Eric? I can finish this later. While I work on this, oh, it's gonna be that's gonna be difficult. If you know what I mean. Give me a sec. I'll finish this blankie. There's something very important about this blankie, but okay. You know what? I'm gonna leave it settle. I'm not gonna put anything on it. I'm gonna see if any of those nerds pick up where I was going for that one. Then brush a little bit bigger. Okay. You know, yeah, we can just like all right. Let me really? Okay. Huh. All right. I'm gonna take a break from this and come back to it. Insensitive to the others that are involved in the process. All right, so let's try to complete this prompt in the next hour. We'll do like some reasonable color work and then call it a day. All right. All right. Let's see where we were. Okay. What the heck? Okay. Oh boy. Oh wait, should we put in like a... Yeah, sure, why not? Let's put in like a... Honestly, nah, probably not. Who needs a pillow when you have branches? We'll just continue continue on our way here. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? I think this part was a mistake. I have made a significant mistake trying to think this was a good idea. Okay, that might be a little. Okay, we just have to be like very clean about this, right? Where do I make the middle part? No. This is gonna be fine. Holy heck. Why did I draw so many lines? Send help. Someone send help. I'm gonna be here all day. Send help. Oops. I gotta... No, Pep. Pep you. We're just gonna be very loose. Man, this would have looked great if I... wasn't already so tired. Why did I think this was a great idea? I have no idea why I thought this was a great idea. We gotta think of in the future, I gotta think of a new strategy to like trying to get like shading work done on lots and lots of lines. Maybe reform some sort of like new strategy or something. Why was this a good... I don't know why this was a good idea. I thought this prompt was going to be easy. And then suddenly I just spent 2.5 hours freaking... I somehow ended up spending, I mean, an hour and a half doing like line work. Oh. The time just escaped me. Oh. I mean, I was gonna shade all of this in like a pencil shading. Like, that was nuts. What was I even thinking the first time? I mean, I guess if I was making this for someone, I'd probably do it. Oh, there, you know, there's also something to be said about artwork in general. How, like, I guess I said this before when someone talked about like commission work and whatnot. The reason why I don't like do commission work or sell art, like sell art per se, like the idea of selling art, right? It's largely because I haven't really sold a product ever in my life. And art, for whatever reason, in my opinion, this is just my opinion from a novice standpoint, like from someone who hasn't ever sold a product. A lot of times, product and service are very distinctively and very importantly different things to me, which also why I rant a lot about gaming as a service, right? Gaming as a service in general is not, to me, perceived the same as a game, which is a product inherently. It can be visualized as a product, or it can be tangibly described as a thing, something that has easily, one would say, an easier time to quantify with value, like a specific value. But service does not. And here's where it integrates with my opinion, I guess. I guess my perception of art. I still see art as a service that is provided by someone, as opposed to a product that someone is purchasing. But video games in general is at the interface of this, right? It's at a really interesting place where, on the one hand, it is a service, but it is also a product. And a lot of the age of old, games of the age of old are products. You buy the game, right? The finished product. But that mentality, to me, with all my criticisms, from like the naysayers and the cancel culture and all that stuff is coming from a perspective of a person, for myself, speaking for myself now, from a person who doesn't see gaming as a service, as a product that's being offered. It's a service that's being offered, and that service has upkeep. You like eating at McDonald's? Well, yes, you're paying for a product, right? But you are also paying for a service. Really. Like the convenience, right, is a service. So yeah, certainly there is some change in the mentality when I'm being critical. So I want to like clarify that my perspective of evaluating certain value is this really important distinction between what is constitutes almost more entirely as a product of fixed value, like fixed value in which determined by the person buying it, right? And the service, an ongoing service. So when I think about selling art, right? Now we get to the point of selling art. I feel like I couldn't ever sell. Whoa. My pen just flipped out there just for a moment. I think more of a service. So like when someone asks me to, say, make a piece of artwork, for example, they can be upset about it. Like they could say, nah, this can you redo this or something? And I would redo it. Or can you adjust this? I would continue to adjust this because I view art as a service. It's an ongoing thing, much like I approach artwork itself. Artwork itself is an ongoing process. I don't think there's a quote unquote finished product in terms of artwork. So why then how does this relate to why I'm hesitant about selling artwork? I will never finish it. Like how do I reconcile when someone is never if I enter a client, if I accept a client, right, and then that client suggests something and I don't fulfill it, well then I'm just locked in forever in that person's servitude because I'm obligated to deliver on something. I'm not a person who says, oh yeah, I pride myself on doing something in 2 hours and that is a finished product that I can get behind because that's all that person paid me for. I can't do that. Professionally, I was never like that. Like, if I was, I would have been like, I don't know, I could have, I more or less would become like a industry scientist or something, like a scientist that would work for industry, because you know they have bottom lines, right? You have bottom lines to meet, and then that's all you have to meet. Bottom lines and overheads. I might be trivializing it because I don't actually have first-hand experience, so pardon me if I'm oversimplifying what the bottom line is and stuff, but it's profit-oriented bottom line type of mentality that I stay away from. And that's how, and it's naive to think that it's sufficient, right? It's not. It really isn't sufficient. Like, you really, it's idealistic. It's very idealistic. To the point of futility, if you're trying to become like a lucrative person or like someone who measures their success in how much money they make. If you are that type of person, then I can't empathize with you, nor can you ever empathize with me about my career choices and like what I choose to do with my time. You could be saying, like, a person who's lucrative or have this perspective would say, I'm wasting my time because there's no value, quote unquote, value in spending time talking to myself, developing a skill or even participating in a skill superficially without a return on investment. And that's kind of, interestingly, that's most of the artists that I met so far here. But it also makes sense because many of them are looking for a career. They're not looking for a hobby. It's shocking. I mean, it's actually still impressive how often that is confused, in my opinion. Like, the perspective of the difference between a hobby and a career. And often individuals' prospects on their hobby is closer to my my idea of a career is what they're looking for. And I'm not saying I'm, like, I prefer mine over theirs, their definition. I'm just saying that's how it turns out. And the pragmatism that I would employ to treating this as a career would be the actions that they would take. Like, they talk about, oh yeah, it's nice that I'm trying to, make ends meet off of this hobby. It's like, you mean career? It's how I see it, right? And it's just a differing opinion in threshold and what have you. So it's sometimes at odds with each other. Like, so is this a hobby or a career? It's like you're describing what the heck? What? I'm trying to get rid of this. What is this nonsense? Oh. Okay. And even then, when we finally come to the, a consensus about how this person is viewing their prospective career, right? Their prospective profession, I still have reservations about what's considered a profession and what's a professional. And a lot of times when I speak to, or almost exclusively, and it's no blame or anything of the person I'm talking to, because technically this would be often those who feel there's a possible career doing this would, it's most likely their first career that they, or like quote unquote first profession they considered. And this is not my first rodeo, right? Like, the threshold is, the experience is just different, so the perspective is different. It's not my first, then that's just it. However, it's hard for me to empathize with someone who thinks the way they handle themselves and what they perceive as professional is so different from mine, given the difference in experience. Like, I can't empathize with that. It's very difficult to empathize with that. Like, professionalism is so much more, in my opinion, than just getting paid. For example, just getting paid for something, it's like a whole can of worms. Like, are you offering a service? Like, it still goes back to the whole service thing too. Like, are you offering a service or are you offering a product? Because there's different demands and thresholds and characteristics when it comes to product and services, as well as a professional. Often when people think about professionals, they're selling a product, and that product is often something that is an extension of their hobby or skill, but not some, generally speaking, it's a work that is meeting the demands of someone else. So often it's something that other person doesn't ideally want to do. I mean, you could expect the very romantic idea that your clients, you get the luxury, right? You get the luxury of deciding who your clients are. And sure enough, there are some very lucky, I would say, very lucky individuals that get to have the luxury and the privilege to choose their clients and what they get to do. That's the dream, right? That's the work dream. But that's not who I would consider most likely to be a professional. That's who I would consider to be a lucky, successful person. Professionalism is not the idea of accruing flexibility. Professionalism is tackling seemingly more and more undesirable outcomes, but you've adapted to it, kind of thing. So with that said, there are professionals that I respect far more and admire far more than other professionals. It's not to say they're better or not better, it's just the circumstances, the philosophies are very different. And I prefer one philosophy a little bit more than another one. So that's just to demonstrate my biases or being true to my biases. Like when someone says, I'm living the dream, I get to do whatever I want, that makes me a professional. To me, that's saying you're even more of an amateur than I would have imagined. An amateur gets to say that. They're not making products to satisfy people as a professional or offering a service as a professional. They're just doing it when the interest lines up with them. It's like, that's great. That's like the dream. Like, who doesn't want a job where what they do aligns with their interest? And I feel that's part of the sentiments that make, quote unquote, a lot of people who are very successful, especially in the content creation field, a little bit reserved about calling themselves a professional. Those who have a similar take than I do, because they know enough about professionalism to warrant the careful use of the word professional. Because it's a high bar. Like, it's, at least for those individuals that align with me, it's a very high bar. To this day, I still don't consider myself an expert or a professional in anything. Even at my heyday, during my peak years, it was so hard to even fathom that I would be an expert in anything. I mean, the facts are, the thing that I know is I only know. So does that really make someone an expert when you have privileged knowledge that you haven't shared with anyone yet? Because you discovered it? No. It just makes you a pioneer. Doesn't quite make you a professional. Like that, being privy to something that no one else can compete with you or against you, kind of thing, right? That's not professionalism either. That's just lucky. Or that's just privileged. You're not competing with anyone. So do you compete with other people with artwork? Well, yeah, some people might want to see it that way. Since I see artwork as a service is a service. It's something unique to the person. So are you competing with other people? Well, to me, you're not. but to most people, actually, to the norm, who value a product, right? Take the perspective of a product and in how much product they sell and how much money they make. Yes, it is most definitely, undisputably, competition. Like, you are competing with someone. It's like, that's fair. I feel like those who have those priorities, that's absolutely fair. That's not how I see it. So I disagree, but that's because I have the privilege of making artwork a hobby, not a career. It's just like phrase it, like frame the thing in my perspective, like just explaining the logic behind my sentiments. So in a way, I am very detached from so many people, and it's kind of like you know, when you're watching an anime, right, and then two people are arguing, it's like, you can't possibly understand. You have all the resources, so someone who has the resources can't possibly understand someone who doesn't. Absolutely, I agree. This is the very same situation. I have the privilege to do something where others is like a source of sufficiency. It's like, absolutely, most definitely. I have no counter arguments for that. In fact, I'm admitting to that. But the thing is, meanwhile, to share equal responsibility, they have to admit that my perspective is also very reasonable and rational, right? Because since I view that a service is endless, it doesn't have a timer. I mean, there's a big asterisk in that. To circumvent that, companies do what they call warranties. That's how you circumvent my problem. But I am not a lawyer as well, and I don't want to hire, you know, a lawyer to make legalities like that for a hobby. But that is one way to circumvent the whole service thing. Service you can put a time limit on service by offering an assurance of quality, and that assurance of quality can come in the form of a warranty. So then you guarantee that your services, you stand behind a product, a static product of a fixed value, and then offer the guarantee of a backed service for a limited time. And then you're alleviated and free from responsibility when, you know, that warrant time, which is legally binding, to expire. Yeah, that's certainly a thing. The problem with my empathy with that type of approach is I've only been in a career where my service is timeless. I mean, or at least I feel it's timeless. I do have colleagues that would beg to differ. As in, like, oh no, you graduated already, it's not my problem anymore, you know, like, go ask your other advisor in the future to help you with it. You've already finished the stuff when you were with me, so yeah, good luck, you know, that kind of thing. I disagree, and that's where I end up not empathizing with my colleagues on that note, in that case. Because, like, if I offered advice, if I shared something, you bet your balls you can come back to me and tell me how it goes, and I'll continue to do my best. There's no expiration date on this thing. Services don't have expiration dates. Warranties do, though. So I can't see myself bothering with warranties as well. I'm a very naive person when it comes to naive in a sense that I'm willing to take faith. It's kind of ironic to say it because I'm not a spiritual person. I do believe that humanity requires faith. Otherwise, how do we build a community? You could build a community on money though, which is, well, hate to say it, which is the most common form to build communities. Money. Do I want to be part of that community? If I don't have to, probably not. But even I understand how pragmatism works. Idealism, however you pronounce it, is not sufficient to provide food, shelter, internet connection, happiness. It's not to say that money and pragmatism is wholeheartedly, singularly sufficient for happiness either. But it's part of the equation, right? You know, I have seen a lot of people, like artists, even like culinary arts, chefs would do these like hot takes or cold cuts or however you want to talk, what I'm doing right now, and they do it so effectively with their like calming aesthetic when they're like making their cake and stuff. So I've gotten a lot of appreciation for having someone do like a reflective monologue, and maybe I've conditioned myself to kind of feel somewhat sentimental in that way too when I'm coloring, because like coloring is very repetitious. Is that even a word? But anyways, repetitive. When you're trying to like get the details right, so you're really just like honing in. So this feels more like playing a gaming as a service while I'm trying to complete the task, right? And I really like this. This is very calming. It's the therapeutic part of artwork, you know. I would really consider people trying it sometime. And what I mean is like, pick your here's an idea, right? Pick your favorite shape. One of my favorite shapes is a circle. Nothing fancy, you know, an unassuming circle, right? Pick that shape and just draw it a bunch of times. It doesn't have to be perfect circles. Just draw a circle a bunch of times on an empty canvas, right? Place it in arbitrary places, you know, just draw a circle here and there and look at them. See how the circles, like, just study the circles, you know, like give it, then give each circle a random shade of color. Then give it a lighter version of that color, and then a darker version of that color. Pick which side of that circle should be the dark side, and which side of that circle should be the light side. And do that while making it automated. Like, don't do it in series, do it in parallel. Draw all the circles side by side in one step. Then draw all the shading side in another step. It's actually quite therapeutic. So, or it could be very therapeutic. I really, you know, the whole like stereotype about like a bored kid who potentially could be like on the spectrum and like unchallenged or maybe even bored, or, you know, like high functioning in some ways. They doodle. And while doodling is a little bit more complex of a process, in my opinion, because like doodling is actually quite heavily involved. Coloring and repeated pattern creation, it's closer to a fidget, which is what I'm doing now. Like the shading part is closer to a fidget. It's like a ritualistic repetitious pattern, and it's very relaxing when you do it. So I don't know, give it a try sometime. I mean, video games do that naturally too, or at least it could do that naturally as well for a lot of people. Like just shooting some heads, Coffer said one time to me. Like, what are you doing now? I don't know. Just wanna click some heads, Coffers would say. Same difference. But you know, you could end up choosing a new skill to do, right? Much like video gaming. So yeah, you know, in the process of doing all that, I've colored my nests. I still haven't decided if I want to like put something here. Honestly, I think it's pretty fine, just bare. Let's put like a boundary shadow. This a larger boundary shadow. And then this has to be like darker than the whitest whites. But elevate it a little. There we go. Okay. All right. So if this stuff's flat, do I want? I mean, I guess I could do like, I could give it some texture. Just to like make it a little bit interesting to look at. There's a reason why I'm darkening the piece, because oh, but I do have to, yeah, I do have to remove it first, though. Yep. I do have to finish this stuff. Man. All right. This is where we get like creative. We need to like just not spend too much time on this stuff. Rip? Hello? We're just gonna like two-stage it. Really close double stage. Man. It should be two lengths. Like, two whiffs. Is two whiffs. Two with the s. Okay. That's a little bit more prominent than I thought. We're going with one. Just one, actually. Just kidding. It's basically just to like elevate the object to make it look like it's occluding something. And we're doing this a little bit further because it's like higher up. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. But we're kind of like leaving a blank space here slightly because it's like higher up. Oops. A different shade. Let's oof. I forgot to do the leaves. I'll do that. The floor is gonna be something else, man. I have like a fun, clever thing to do, but it's gonna be the finishing touch. I want to like have it be the last thing. What the freak? Oh, I didn't color that in. I'm looking forward to doing like the last touches because I'm saving the last touches for last. Did I just say the last touches for last? Okay. Clearly, I'm being redundant, but listen. It's fine. Hmm. Hmm. I was doing this for like a perspective check because I haven't really done a top-down view of anything, so this was an interesting experiment. I guess I should flat. Okay. Dang it! Okay. Hmm. Nope. Oh, wait. That's actually kind of awkward. Uh, Maybe I don't want to do it. I know what I can do. Um, Not this color though. Why are you Pepe jamming? What's wrong with you, Coppers? What's wrong with you? This is your jam while playing Hearthstone? Oh, fair enough. Hmm. Alright, good enough. Good enough. It took like 4 hours. Imagine having a house like this. You know? All I needed to do is get a little bit of reflection onto the bed just to make it look like the light is at the same angle. And that's good enough. There's a lot more I could do with this, but pretty good from mind's eye. Live in a tree, guys. Just live in a tree. All right. Started out pretty solid. Pretty solid. Not the best, but oh, I guess I can do the no, I can't really do anything about that. All right, that's fair. Make it look like it's what you call it, a torch lamp? Not a torch lamp, the inverse, a dome lamp. Okay. Nice. Nice. 4 hours. Gotta keep reducing the time. Day 9, right? Yeah. Here we go. We got a nest, folks. Another day complete. Up 9. I totally forgot to switch my section and whatnot, but that's okay. Not that it matters to me. Nice. Peepo? Peepo. Let's upload this. Nice. No water. Alright. It's time to retire for today. Let's look at tomorrow's prompt. Take a little sneaky peeky. Tomorrow's prompt. Tomorrow's prompt is crabby. I've got a good one for crabby. Hope it doesn't take too long. But we'll see. Alright. That's it for today. Thanks for hanging out. As always, stay safe and stay healthy. Happy gaming. Good luck with everything. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.